Allow this one. Okay. So I'm writing in short form, please. Don't write short form examination. Expenses, EXP expenses on acquisition. I'm writing in short form. Acquisition of patent rights. This is called capitalized expenditure. It is called capital expenditure. We don't allow capital expenditure. What is capital expenditure? We will incur once in a lifetime, not every time. Those expenses capital expenditure. Only once we incur the expenses. So that we don't allow. Generally, we buy property. When we buy property, we write here. Property values are not allowed as expenses. We allow only revenue expenses. Revenue means which will incur every day. Capital means incur only once in a lifetime. So we don't allow patent rights, total patent rights, purchase of patent rights. Next.
Office expenses.
Can we allow this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can allow this. Next.
Contribution to RPF.
RPO. Now there are different types of provident fund. When you join as an employee in any company, a part of a percentage of salary, 8%, 9% of salary of your side and employer side, total combined, they will deposit in the central government provident fund office. We have SPF, statutory provident fund for government employees. For private employees, we have recognized provident fund. And whenever employer contributed to a recognized provident fund, it is generally allowed. But in the adjustment is same. Adjustment is same. What adjustment is same? Can you read the adjustment regarding RPF, recognized provident fund? RPF means recognized provident fund. What is the adjustment is saying?
Contribution to RPF includes 2,000 not paid to be due date of filling the return of income.
So you have to pay that. You have to deposit with the government. Okay. What are the contribution you are making? You have to deposit before the due date of filing of return. But he has not deposited. Therefore, it is disallowed. How much? How much is not deposited? 2,000. That is not allowed. Okay. Contribution to RPF. Contribution to RPF, recognized provident fund, like EPF, employees provident fund. Whenever you are deducting amount from the employee salary, that has to be deposited with the government before filing a due date of return. Okay, income tax return. If you don't deposit before the due date of filing of return, income tax return, that is disallowed. Okay, 2,000. So extent of only 2,000, not deposit, not paid to the government. Only 2,000. Next. This is the unpaid. This is the unpaid. This is not paid to the government. Next. What is next one? After contribution to RPF, what is next one? What is next one? After RPF, what is next one? What is next item? Contribution to RPF. After that, what is next item? Next, anyone? Next one. Bad debts. Can you allow bad debts in the? Can you allow bad debts? Is a business expenditure or not? Bad debts.
Sure, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We allow. Next. Next. After bad debts. After bad debts.
Donation checks.
Can you allow donation?
No, sir.
So we don't. This is not a business expenditure. Donation by check. We cannot allow this one. Okay. So what is the value here? Donation by check 2,500. Okay. So we have finished all the add items. All disallowed expenses we finished. We covered all the disallowed expenses. Not allowed expenses. or not business related expenses. Non-business related expenses will be completed. Now we have to find the totals of this. Inner column totals, please. You can help me. Inner column totals, please. Inner column totals.
So can you get a camera close?
Oh, so this is 2,500, 2,000, 6,000, 12,000, 56,000, 2,000, 2,500. I
Is
want
it 80,500?
80,
80,500.
18,
8080.
80. So I get 80. 26, 68, 76. Right, very good. And what is this total outer column totals? 2,05,600 plus 80,500. Outer column totals here. 2 lakh
1,85,100.
2 lakh
1 lakh add. Okay, add. My bad.
and 2,520,500 by 8,500.
Uh, 2,06,100.
2,06,000.
100.
Now, one more. There are two add headings. One is disallowed expenses, not allowed expenses. One more heading is there. What is the name of the heading? Add. One more heading is there. What is that? Can you tell me the heading there? What is the heading? What is the heading? Can you read from the format? What is
Business income not credited.
business incomes
Which are not credited in P&L account.
not credited in P&L account? I think if you verify in the problem, there is no such business income which is not credited in the P&L account. So we have to see not credited. Not credited, you have to see the other information. There is no such income mentioned in other information. Nothing is there. So nil. Nothing is there. So, nil. Nothing is there. 2,06,100. Okay. Add headings are over. Less. What is less?
Expenses related to business but not debited in P&L.
Expenses. Very good. Expenses. Once again.
Expenses related to business but not debited.
Expenses related to business
but not debited in P&L.
not debited in P&L. Can you tell me what are the expenses which are not debited in P&L? Expenses, including depreciation.
Salary.
Salary is debited, not debited. I am saying not debited. Not debited, not debited. I want not
Paid
debited. Any expenses which are left, which are not debited in P&L account? इसमें P&L अकाउंट में एंट्री नहीं करो सो एक्सपेंसेस आप बोल दीजिए जो P&L अकाउंट में एक्सपेंसेस एंट्री नहीं करे which expenses can you tell me any one? I'll help you. Any one expenses which is not entered in the P&L account. or not debited in the P&L account. Any expenses?
Is it the patents?
Very good. Depreciation on patents. Depreciation on patents. What are depreciation on patents? How much the patents you depreciate? What is the percentage we told last class? What is the rate of depreciation on patents? Last class? Remember, what is the rate of depreciation of patents? What is the rate of depreciation of patent? How much percentage?
So 50%.
How much?
Yesterday's page 15%, sir. 15.
15.
Yes, sir.
15 are taken on patents.
Is it 10?
15% are taken. Last class,
Yes, sir. 15%.
not 15% on patents. Not 15%. Check again, once again. That is a fixed rate. What is the fixed rate of depreciation on patents? It is not 15%. Anyone who's attended focusing on the class. What is depreciation on patents? Not 15%. That's the fixed rate of depreciation on patents or copyright or any intangible assets. It is 25% you have to calculate on total value of patents. 25%. How much you purchase the patents? How much you purchased? What is total value cost of the patents? 56,000. Okay. On 56,000, calculate 25%. 25,100. How much it comes to?
14,000.
14,000. Don't forget, by default, you have to calculate depreciation on patents at the rate of 25%. It is not mentioned in the problem. You have to remember this. Okay? हमेशा याद रख लीजिए पेटेंट पर डिप्रिसिएशन 25%. प्रॉब्लम में नहीं देता उन्हें. Will not in the problem, please. But remember, on patents, on copyrights, on any intangible assets, you have to calculate depreciation at rate of 25%. You will not specify in the problem, please. Okay, next. One more depreciation, which is not entered in the debit side of P&L account. Depreciation is the general depreciation other than the patents. 16,900. 16,900. Okay, because we are not taken. We are taken not allowed 12,000. We added, but which is allowed but not debited in a P&L account. We have subtracted less. That's when expenses not debited in P&L account. We are taken. It's called general depreciation. General, other than the patents. It's called other than the patents. Okay. Next. One more less item is there. What is the heading? One more less item is there. What is the heading? What is the heading? Can you tell me what about one more less item is there? Anyone?
Less or add?
Add is over, only less. They're
No,
going to add, yeah.
Incomes which are not computed on other heads.
Incomes which are computed under other heads. Can you name any income? Sir, the P&L account for credit side. So those incomes are not taken as business income, other head income. What is that? On the right side of P&L account, we have dividend. Dividend is not taken under the business income. It's an income from other sources. We do not take under this business dividend. It is not taken as business income. It comes under income from other sources. 4,000. 4,000. Next. Bad debts recovered. It is a business income because he has given the brackets allowed earlier. Allowed earlier means it is taken as business income. If you compare the last problem, in the other information, he may mention disallowed earlier. Disallowed means you have to do not mention it as a business income. Okay, now we are taking as a business income. It comes to the business income. Last, interest on post office savings bank. It comes income from other sources. You should write here. Interest. This is not the business income. This is not the business income. Other than the business income. Interest. Interest on post office savings banks. Post office savings bank. So what is interest given? 1200. So these incomes are not business income. Okay. So I think they have covered everything. Okay. So I think one more less part is there, right? Finished. The two add headings are there. Add part is there. I think one more less part is. What is that less part?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the less part? Another less part. Anyone?
Sir, items which cannot be treated as business income.
Items. So same thing will come, which cannot be treated as business income. These are not business income. Same thing. So nothing is there. So we will calculate the values here. Now we find out what is the inner column total of less items. So total of inner column. Total of inner column, less items. So this is the 14,000, the 16,900, this is the 4,000, and this is the 200, 1,200. So
36,100.
how much?
36,100.
3,600. So from 2,06,100 deduct 36,100.
That is 1,70,000.
No. Here you've done a mistake. Now this one, if you say this one, this is a 2,05,600 plus 18,500. If you add it, this should be added now. This should be added now. This is the total will change now. This should be added now. How much it is? 2,56,000. What is that? How much it is? 2,05,600 plus 80,500. How much it comes to? This should be added now.
2,86,100.
86,100. Okay, so this is the 2,86,100 minus 36,100. This is the
2,50,000.
2 lakh. This is called income from business. This is called income from business. Income from business. Okay. This is maybe how to come to income from business. Okay, first remember you should add which are expenses not allowed, including capital expenditure. Means we are buying any fixed assets or tangible asset that has to be included. It's called not allowed expenses. Next, you have to see whether any business income not entered on the credit side of P&L account. Not entered. We don't say we don't enter, not entered. Nothing is there. Again, we'll see expenses which is related to business but not debited. Means expenses not debited in P&L account. These are expenses not debited. Okay, depreciation of patents. This is by default. Remember, 25% on total cost of the property, cost of the asset. 56,000 at 25%, 14,000. Which are the other expenses not debited? Depreciation on general, other than the patents, 16,000 and even other information. Okay, then again you have to subtract incomes which are computed under different heads because it doesn't come under other head. This head. Dividend, it comes with the income from other sources. Interest on post office saving bank, income from other sources. So we don't take under this head. So it's less. Okay. And bad debts recovered, nothing is mentioned. And if mentioned allowed earlier, or not mentioned. Bad debts recovered sentence is given. That means we can treat as a business income. So we don't take it here. We take not a business income. Okay, that means not concerned with the business income. That is concerned with other heads of the income. Okay, the remaining, if you calculate, add this to net profit, add values, subtract these values, you'll get the income from business 2,50,000. Okay, so this is how to calculate the problem here. Okay, now I'll take 5 more minutes. Just one, 2, 3 questions. I want to ask you whether it is allowed or not allowed. Yeah, whether it is allowed or not allowed. Any doubts from here in this problem now? Anyone? Any doubts?
So, one request.
Yeah.
Can you take a photo of the blackboard and send it in the group?
Should I take photo? Okay.
Can you take a photo of the blackboard and send it in the group?
Okay, no problem. I'll take a photo. Okay. I'll take photo.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I'll take a photo. Okay. So don't worry about that. Now, 1, 2 questions, simple question. Tell me whether it is allowed or not. Whether those expenses are allowed or not. Tell me, okay? I'm writing here. GST and wealth tax. GST and wealth tax. Allowed or not? What is GST? You know what is GST? You know that? GST you are going to study in the final year, last sem, 6th sem. What is GST? Goods and service tax.
Yeah.
Can you allow both GST and wealth tax? It comes in the not allowed expenses. Can you allow both? Whether those are allowed expenses or not allowed? Tell me whether GST is allowed. Is a business concern expenses?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you allow wealth tax? Wealth tax. Can you allow wealth tax?
No.
No. So GST we can allow, wealth tax cannot allow. This is not a business expenditure. Wealth tax. GST is a business expenditure. Okay. This you have to, but not allowed. Which is not allowed. Wealth tax you have to write here. Not allowed. Disallowed. Okay. GST allowed. Ignore it. Ignore it. Which is not allowed. Wealth tax you have to write here. Not allowed expenses. Okay. This is how to classify. Not allowed. 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 We ignore it. We enter not allowed under disallowed expenses. Add. Okay. So one more. I'll finish off. Take 1 minute more. Donation to political party. Donation to
Not allowed.
party. Allowed or not allowed?
Not allowed.
Not allowed. So not allowed, we are right. Okay. In this way, you have to segregate which is allowed, which is not allowed. Which is not allowed, you have to add under the heading disallowed expenses. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll take a photo and I'll post in the. I'll take the attendance now. So don't hesitate to ask the doubts. Okay, 24/7. If you ask doubts in the night also, I'll be ready to clarify your doubts. So my objective is everyone should get very good marks, not just passing marks, very good marks, not just passing marks. Okay, now A section, roll number, serial wise. A section. A section serial wise.
Sir, it's 2, 7, 10, 18, 31, 38, 40.
40. B section serial wise.
Sir, 6.
Yeah. 6. Next. Next. After 6, only 6?
7,
7,